everyone, welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it over here, man. You guys see the title, you see the thumbnail over there, man. Dreamers Pro is talking about some story with John Wall and LeBron James and talking about the cupcake era. I'm sick and tired of him. And for months and months, he's been really kind of bashing today's players. And the thing is, he just really doesn't really understand the game or anything like that. So he really so what you don't understand is what you're gonna pretty much you're gonna go do it. You're gonna go out there and attack it for some weird reason. Let's get into what Dreamers Pro actually has to say. It's John Wall exposes the LeBron James cupcake era NBA players for playing absolutely zero defense. Oh Lord, man! All right, so before we even get into this over here, man, they have all defensive teams. Okay, Idiots Pro. They got first team, second team, and I believe a third team. And I'll show you some clips of NBA players actually playing real defense. Let's get into what he actually has to say.
Let's get into this topic here. So as you guys know, we currently living in the cupcake era. I've been one of the people calling it the cupcake era, and it just is what it is, man. This the kumbaya. Give me a hug. I'm gonna get mine. You get yours. We're gonna buddy it up. We're gonna act like we want to fight, but we don't really want to fight. Don't nobody really want to throw them hands, but we're gonna act like we some tough guys. This is the cupcake era, the kumbaya era, right? This is where we at, and we've been on this time for like quite some time now. But now people have been trying to push back and say, oh no, this is the greatest era of basketball ever. You just heard your man Jimmy High Roller basically say, oh, the reason players today are so offensively skilled is because they're better. And a lot of us were like, yo, hold up. What is you talking about? Like, you can look at the game and understand that the reason these dudes are scoring so much because don't nobody play defense has nothing to do with how great they are as offensive players. So we feel this. Now, some people are going on me, oh, you don't know basketball. I didn't see you coaching my son's junior team or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Where you play at? Where you do that at? Where you do that at? I never said I was a basketball player. I never said I was a great basketball player. I'm a business administration student. I want to own hotels later in the future. You got me.
So why the hell are you talking about basketball, man? Dude, if you want to get into business administration and you're actually admitting that you never really played the sport, that means you can't comprehend the sport. So why are you even talking about it over here, man? I don't really... I mean, can somebody actually help me out over here, man? If you never played the sport, you don't really watch the games or anything like that because he lives over there in Nigeria. So by the time that NBA games are actually really on, he can't watch them or anything like that, man. He'll turn on some Stephen A. Smith stuff. He'll see what they're actually talking about. He'll get into some Shannon Sharp things. Then he'll see what they actually getting into. So, yeah, I mean, the man really doesn't understand the game, man. And let me show you some guys of actual NBA players playing some defense over here, man. Real fast over here, man. NBA, let me see. Player 2024 defense. You know what? I don't even have to even go into this, man. If NBA players don't actually play any kind of defense today, how come like like Joe Harris, Seth Curry, like a Dorian Finney-Smith. Let me think of other like below the rim players. Just can't go out there and cross somebody up and just go take it to the basket at will. How come they can't actually do that? And when they actually really do try to do that, they either get stripped or they actually get blocked. So what the hell is this guy even talking about over here, man? So y'all heard it himself. He said he never played basketball before, and he was taking a shot at me in this statement over here because I did accuse him of this.
These dudes are scoring so much because don't nobody play defense. Has nothing to do with how great they are as offensive players. So we feel this. Now, some people are going on me, oh, you don't know basketball. I didn't see you coaching my son's junior team or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Where you play at? Where you do that at? Where you do that at? I never said I was a basketball player. I never said I was a great basketball player. I'm a business administration student. I want to own hotels later in the future. You got me. I just happen to be a fan of the sport. Is that okay? Are you telling me as a fan, as somebody that patronizes the product, I can have an opinion on the product? I can observe it and understand it? Well, no, you don't understand basketball. So what happened? What happened? I was doing some research this morning, and I came across an article from from fadeawayworld.net. They feature former NBA player John Wall. And the headline says, John Wall says today's NBA is hard to watch. Nobody is playing defense. But before we even get into his comments, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks.
All right, kids, about the sponsor, man.
First, the article has to say, it continues on, it says, and John Wall to the growing list, add John Wall to the growing list of people who are one of the biggest fans of today's NBA. During his appearance on the OG show, Wall lamented that no one is playing defense in the league now. The game has just changed so much. It's hard to watch, Wall said. It's hard to watch because nobody is playing defense. It's a lot of shots for me. It's like you're going to play pickup. It's like we played pickup in the summer. You get buckets, you get a bucket. Go one-on-one, and that's all it really is. And then the article then goes on to say a few other things here. So here's my question. John Wall was an all-star caliber player, one of the fastest players to ever play in the NBA. Exciting, very confident, cocky guy, all of that. I've had to sit back and listen to various people say you don't know basketball. Okay? Some people point to Gilbert Arenas. Oh, Gilbert Arenas played this, Gilbert Arenas. So hold up a second. Let me just pull up something here. Gilbert Arenas, when he played with the Wizards, he was a 3-time All-Star and he made the All-NBA team. If I look at John Wall, who also played with the Wizards, who also, I believe, played with Gilbert Arenas.
You guys ever heard the saying that when a person, you'll hear the commentators actually say, that was really, really, really good defense, just better offense. The offensive players are just so much better, okay? This isn't the 1990s basketball. I've been harping on this way before this video by Jimmy High Roller even came out over here, man. This isn't the 1990s where you had limited offensive skill players. Now, Michael Jordan, let's put his team up there. Luke Longley, I think he averaged like 8 or 9 something points a game, and he was actually a role player. Let me pull up a role player for you guys over here, man. Let me pull up a role player for you. Let me pull up Jaren Jackson Jr. This is actually a 7-footer over here, man. And actually, let's pull up his defensive highlights over here, man. Because he says that NBA players don't actually play defense. Hold on. Not the NBA one. Let me see. Best defender in the NBA. Let's get into Jaren Jackson Jr. Oh, what do you call that? A block shot right there. Oh, but they don't play any defense though, huh? Charlene? They don't play any kind of defense. I thought they don't play no defense. Oh, that's defense right there, man. You understand this is actually a role player right here? That's defense. This is one example. I can show you thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of actual clips of NBA players, not just Jaren Jackson Jr., but NBA players actually getting steals, moving their feet, sliding their feet. It's just that you don't see much of it because there's just so many better offensive players, man. They're just that good, okay? Things evolve all the time, Charlene. So let's see, Jaren Jackson Jr. I think he's probably going to get a steal here. Let's see. Oh, look at the recovery right there, man. Yeah, man. That's not defense, though, Charles. Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's not defense. So let's look at some of his offensive highlights, man. This is something that Michael Jordan never actually had to deal with, man. Never had to deal with, man. Never. Let me just expand this real quick. Let's just throw the defense out of there. And let's just look at Jaren Jackson Jr. highlights right there. And let's see. Woo! Woo! And y'all understand, this is a role player right here. This is a role player, a 7-footer, damn near 7-footer that actually moves like a guard. All right, so MJ and a lot of these great players, so-called great players in the 90s, didn't have to really deal with any of this. Damn, what is left hand to? Woo. Oh, but he don't play no defense. I mean, he don't play no defense. There's no defense, though, Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They don't play no defense. I thought they don't play no D. Ooh, I see the overhand crossover, man. All right. I mean, damn. This is a 7-footer we talking about over here, man. So, yes, it's just the players actually have gotten much, much, much better. You know, it's not really, really hard to actually comprehend, man. If you just take your emotions out of it, then you'll understand that these players are so much better offensively. All right, they can go to their left hand. They have counter moves. If you try to, like I say, try to strip them, they have an excellent pull-up shot. You know, if you have a good rim protector, their pull-up jump shot, their pull-up mid-range shot is really elite. A lot of the players like Kyrie Irving, you know, you're getting mad. You're faulting these guys for actually just going out there and working on their games, man. Oh, all right, let's go.
This was a 5-time All-Star. He made an All-NBA third team, made an All-NBA defensive second team in 2015. So John Wall was an All-Star, multiple-time All-Star, All-NBA caliber player, and most importantly, All-Defensive caliber player. Now, what All-Defensive team did Gilbert Arenas make? Gilbert Arenas never made a defensive team, so that's why he had been cracking up when he was talking about he was giving Kobe buckets. I'm trying to figure out who did Gilbert Arenas ever stop playing in the NBA. I digress. Y'all can send it to him, you know. Why am I bringing this up? Because I keep on hearing that Gil knows basketball. So John Wall don't know basketball? John Wall don't know basketball? Kenyon Martin don't know basketball? Tracy McGrady and these guys don't know basketball? Kobe Bryant don't know basketball? All of these guys I'm mentioning, Kevin Garnett don't know basketball? Paul Pierce don't know basketball? All of these guys I just mentioned are all people that say that they don't play defense in the NBA today.
Meanwhile, I just showed you that they actually really do play defense. That's just one example. You know what? I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to show, like, just all of the defensive clips, you know, and I'm going to show you the actual role players that are in the NBA. There's a lot of role players that don't have great handles, that just has, like, let's say one specific role. Like, you take, like, a Seth Curry, and his objectivity, what got him into the NBA is his ability to actually go out there and stretch the floor. Now, I'm going to show you some examples, not this video, but the next video of him actually really trying to put the ball on the floor, trying to actually do too much. Matter of fact, you know, I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. I was watching the San Antonio Spurs game and the Brooklyn Nets game. And Cam Thomas was trying to take it to the hole in that overtime period, and Sohan actually really played really good defense on him. Now, do these guys actually go and play defense like for straight 48 minutes? Nah, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, the players are that good, you'll get worn down, man. You know, but like there's a lot of times, there's a lot of stretches in the game where these guys actually do play defense. And you got to understand something too, man. You know, the Kevin Garnett's and the Paul Pierces, I mean, these guys have a lot of, you know, like let's say a lot of biases. I mean, they're trying to remain relevant, man. You know, they don't want to really get talking about how good the offensive players are because they actually want to remain relevant, man. Like, Luka Doncic is just like light years better of an offensive player than like a Paul Pierce, man, and a Kevin Garnett. You know, so these guys are actually really trying to remain relevant, man. They're trying to keep, you know, their time and when they actually played in the NBA relevant, man. So there's a lot of biases that's actually going on in mainstream sports media. I don't know why that is, but No, I know why it is. I mean, like I said, they want to actually keep their brand alive, man, and they really kind of trash. And people look up to these guys. They believe them. They, and it makes them think, yo, man, yo, the basketball back then was just so much better, man. It was. And it's just messed up and everything, man, because it's really kind of hurting the NBA in itself today.
As a matter of fact, people that think like Gilbert Arenas are in the minority. There are very few people that actually think that the game is so good because offensive players are so great. It's just because they changed the rules. And they changed the way that it's played. It's not that it's evolved.
When did you see Luke Longley or Bill Wennington be able to actually do what like a Jared Jackson Jr. could do, what a Jokic can actually do? The players gotten better, bro. I mean, I was watching this video, man. I was watching this video, the GW Bridge. I live in the city, in New York City. So, always around the GW Bridge. Been going over that thing for like 25 years. And this was back in the 1940s. And they showed video, man, of like the buses and the cars actually just driving so slow. It was empty. I think the speed was like 35, 40 something miles. That's what it looked like. It was just so slow. And the cameras have gotten better, man. The cars has gotten better. Trucks has gotten better. Buses has gotten better. Cell phones has gotten better. What else? The internet has actually gotten better, man. Computers gotten better. Televisions, cameras. I mean, everything, man. I mean, I had a BlackBerry phone back in like 2003, 2004. My Z Fold 4 over here, man. I mean, this thing blows that thing away, man. It makes it look like it was a 1930s antique. Okay? So, listen, things evolve. Things actually get better because why? Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Because there's more information. Yes. More information is out there. If your dumbass just actually really care to use it, you will actually see, wow, man, these guys are really, 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 truly lying. And yes, and you just really, really, just study the game. I've been playing and studying the game for about 25 years or so. I wanted to actually be a coach, but, having a wife and kid actually kind of really makes that hard, man. So coaching, you got to actually put a lot of time into that thing, man. 13, 14-hour days at times. It's for a single man, pretty much, not for a family guy. So, Dweebers Pro, man. Let me finish this up, man. Let me just do like 1 or 2 more minutes of this.
And gotten better. People are confusing evolution with change. They changed the game. Totally. And NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said the following. We had to take out the physicality. Otherwise, players like Stephen Curry and others would not be able to display their offensive prowess on the court. That's what the commissioner said. So,
what does physicality got to do with Steph Curry shooting threes from like 34, 35 feet? I don't understand that, man. Steph Curry, Trae Young, I mean, these guys are known for their ability to actually shoot. Not physicality. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Here you have John Wall basically saying that these dudes don't play no defense. Where did he lie? What's the lie he told? They don't play defense in the NBA. And it's boring to watch. It's really boring. Kobe Bryant called his brand of basketball accidental basketball, and that's all it is. That is, they rarely.
Oh, you mean the low IQ basketball player who would take horrible shots and there'll be a guy wide open, and they're up like 13, 14 points, and he would just take a fadeaway shot with 2 players draped all over him and miss. You know what happens when you do stuff like that, man? Teammates don't want to really play with you, man. You just suck all the energy out of them. Yeah, we're going to listen to Kobe Bryant, man. Yeah, actually one of the most lowest IQ basketball players I've ever seen in my life, man. All right? Not a great leader, Leaders actually try to, like, if you miss a layup, let's say you're playing basketball, you miss a layup, bitch, oh, man, come on, man. Rashid, that's my name, Rashid. Man, you missed that layup, Rashid, come on, man. Me, I would say, hey, listen, don't worry about it. I'm going to build that player up. Be a leader, man. That's real true leadership, man. Kobe Bryant has a low basketball IQ. I don't care what you guys actually really truly say. I mean, he thought he was actually better than Shaq at the time, and he wasn't. He wasn't. they would have ran the offense to Kobe Bryant. They lose. They don't win three championships that year, man. So let me finish. With what Dreamers Pro actually has to say.
Run set. It's just a bunch of kick, swing, drive, kick, swing, drive, relocate, run, quick, swing, cut, drive. That's all it is. That's all basketball is these days. That's pretty much all it is. Everybody's afraid of playing defense. Everybody want to get their buckets. And he's 100% right. So, yes, we are in the cupcake era.
What do you say? Quick? What? Hold on, what?
That's all it is. That's all basketball is these days. That's pretty much all it is. Everybody's afraid of playing defense. Everybody want to get their buckets. And he's 100% right. So, yes, we are in the cupcake era. This is the worst era of basketball, and the ratings prove it. Nobody's really watching. That is a fact of the matter. We're not talking about some dudes, TikTokers, running up and down, twerking it up all over the internet, talking about some damn we're done with the 90s. Nah, people are done with this era. This is the cupcake era.
No, listen, the money's there, man. The money keeps constantly going up, and it's an international game now. I mean, not this channel, but my other channel, BK in White Hoops. I got people watching from all over the world, man. I mean, I do a video. I got people from the Philippines, Australia. I got people in the UK that actually calls in. The problem is that the ratings are still based on regular cable television, not like YouTube TV or streamings like Hulu or anything like that. Man, people are done with cable, man. Okay, cable's been a ripoff, and they still basing it off that. If the ratings are so bad, then people's not watching. Then why is the money going up there, man? Please explain that to me. Why is the money going up? The WNBA. I mean, them women actually have been complaining about getting more money. You know? They want more money. They feel like, hey, the actual men's basketball team, the men's basketball players are actually really making more money. They're making millions and millions of dollars. And the women's basketball players, the WNBA, is only making like $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. So why can't they make millions and millions of dollars? Because nobody cares about it. Nobody watches it. All right? So the NBA has been getting more revenue, it's been getting more money. So if nobody's watching, then what the hell are you talking about then? And I mean, listen, you go to even a bad team like the Brooklyn Nets, man. I think their arena holds about 20,000 seats. And they get about 18,000 people in attendance. I watch all the games. And even though the team is not making the playoffs this year, people are still going to the games. People are still going. All the arenas I see are filled, man. Every game that I actually I watch. So I don't know what this dude is actually talking about, man. This man, there's something wrong with him. I believe that he lived under either high voltage power lines when he was a kid, or he actually ate lead paint chips when he was a child, man. And listen, NBA defense. Listen, in the 90s and the 80s, yeah, it was more physical. They would take you, they would throw you out of the air. That's not defense, man. That's actually fouling. Defense, basketball is a limited contact sport. All right, limited contact. There's some physicality, but guys can actually get hurt, man. Now I heard this man actually said he was a Christian man. Why the hell do you want to see people get hurt, man? And that's why I'm not into football. I'm not into boxing. Because I don't like seeing people get hurt, man. It really bothers me at a cellular level. It really does. So you want to see players get knocked out of the air, get hurt. This is not pro wrestling, man. If you want to watch that stuff, go watch, UFC, or go watch NFL, or go watch, WWE. If you want to see that, like tackling and hard fouls and all this. Play some damn defense. Move your feet, okay? Go out there, watch film, look at the tendencies of your opponent, and don't be lazy. All right, because that's being lazy when you talk about throwing somebody out of the air, pushing them out of the air, man. That's not defense, man. I don't know what's wrong with these people today, man. Yo, we are in some serious trouble, as a nation. And he's not even part of this nation. He's part of Nigeria. Jesus. He was an American, though. He was, he's from here. I don't know what's wrong with people today, man. Let me wrap this video up, man. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.